Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Kottabos Space Program, where today I am going to be looking at a parts mod by the name of Tarsier Space Technology. Now, this mod has been out for a couple of weeks and I completely missed it, and just saw it today on the forums, and so what we are going to do to check it out is go into our sandbox save, just to make sure that I have all the parts to play around with this thing correctly, because what this adds, if we head into the VAB, is... Hold on, I gotta scroll down to the rocket I made a little while ago. Oh god, what did I call it? There we go, the Hubble telescope. Oh, that, adding the K for the whole Kottabos Space Program thing doesn't work as well there. It sounds a bit too cutesy, but oh well. We have a rocket that is way too large for launching this thing, but it should be fun, as we have a space telescope. Now, if we go over to the science section here, you can see this space telescope that the Tarsier Space Technology mod adds in, and it is, according to the description, the pinnacle of Kerbal technology, capable of peering into the deepest part of the Kerbal system. Instructions not included. And, well, it's a space telescope. It actually lets you look at planets far away. Now, this is just cool. Now, it does have science implementation, so in career mode, you can have this thing. Now, it is like a higher tier bit, which I can see, you're getting way into your space program, and, you gotta do bigger and better science, so a space telescope makes sense. It would be cool, though, to have just a normal telescope to have to discover the new planets, but that's me just talking of daydreams and whatnot. Perhaps that'll come at some point in the future, but yes, we have a space telescope, and we're gonna launch it into space. And you may also notice this little thing on top here, just right under our robotic capsule. That is a hard drive. This is another bit of the Tarsier Space Technology mod, and it is a hard drive for storing your science. The idea behind it being, normally if you go up into a mission, you can only record so many things before you either have to return to the planet, use a mobile processing lab, or transmit it. But with these hard drives, you can store it to the hard drive to then take back later. So if we actually click that has an 80 MITs capacity there. And there is also the smaller 20 capacity one right here. So you got a small hard drive and a large hard drive, and the descriptions on these for the small one: a small hard drive, great for storing science data, but unfortunately prone to data corruption. Ooh, that's not good. And then the large one, a large hard drive made by connecting 4 smaller ones together. They have less data corruption, but it has a higher power usage. Thus why we have 2 lovely batteries on there, as well as the big solar panels, because I don't know how much power all this stuff is going to use, especially the telescope. And I am intrigued and can't wait to try these things. So this Tarsier Space Technology mod adds a space telescope for you to do science and look at other planets, and and 2 different size hard drives for you to store science data in. Now, like I said, I'm using it in sandbox just to make sure I have everything dated into space safely and, without much hassle, because I haven't really been touching my career save very often recently. It's just the acquisition of science isn't a whole lot quite yet. But let's save and launch and get this baby into orbit and see what it can do. Alright, loading. There we go. Now, I have been having more issues with the SAS recently. I do not know what is going on with it, but anytime if I press like W to sort of make a small adjustment, even when I let go of W, it'll keep thinking I'm pressing W with the SAS. I don't know why. I've just completely wiped Kerbal Space Program and reloaded it onto my computer several times, and it's still doing it. So I have no clue why, but so I'm having to fly less and less with SA. Oh, I can't believe I hit spacebar. Let's refer to launch. Oh, so this is what happened when I talk too much and don't pay attention to things. Throttle up. Turn the SAS on for what I can use it for, and launch. There we go, and we are on our way to space. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should actually be using the SAS at all at this point. I launched a rocket earlier today, and while on this part of the launch, it started freaking out. I still have no idea why. If any of you know, I would love to be told a way to fix it, because it is getting very, very annoying. So, okay, there we go. Let's get ourselves on course here. It's pretty much right now with my SAS, I'm having to turn it on just to keep straight and then turn it off to do any maneuvering. So if I want to adjust the angle or anything like that, I need to turn it off. Because if I don't, it keeps thinking I want to press that button and my rockets start doing loop-de-loops. Which, though occasionally amusing to watch, is not really what I'm going for here. We're trying to get a space telescope up into orbit. There we go. Oop, there go those engines. And let's angle ourselves a bit more. There we go. That should be good. Let's check the map. Bring that back up. And so we're at about 32,000 meters so far. I wonder... I'm kind of thinking of just letting these two stages, or this stage right here of these two engines, rather, burn out completely. I think that might get us up to 150, maybe 200 or so. Why is that wobbling so much? Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, let's... Alright, we're at 80. Let's see how far it gets before that stage shuts off. Yeah, I'm thinking about 200, maybe. Or 150 to 200, somewhere in there. And... almost. Because we have way more fuel than we need for this mission, so I really don't care about fuel consumption. But let's drop those and cut that engine. And, oh, hey, 250. All right, I thought 150 to 200, but hey, 250 works for me. It's actually quite a good spot. So let's circularize our orbit. It's at 196. Ooh, that's a bit much. Sort of bob those around. And a little bit up. Ah, yeah, that'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, oh wow, a minute almost of burn. And about, oh god, about 4 minutes or so. Okay, so, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing around with the space telescope, though. It seems like it'll be quite fun. I like the idea of actually having a telescope in the game. That just amuses me greatly, that we could actually be looking at other planets in the game from orbit. That's cool to me. And it would be cool if something like that would be implemented in the game. Eventually, that'd be quite fun to perhaps have to discover a planet before it shows up in the tracking system for you to launch to. That would be absolutely awesome to have. That may be a pipe dream, I'm not sure, but hey, if Squad can't do it, perhaps the modders can once the career mode is more fully fleshed out. That would be quite cool. Let's angle ourselves to here, though. There we are. Excellent. That should hold there. And let's speed up time. So at about T-minus 30 seconds, we will launch. I think that would be a good timing. So let's speed up a little more. And slowly rotate around this great big blue and green orb. And there goes my other... Whoa, we're getting close to time. Yeah. I've missed a lot of navigation notes because I wasn't paying attention to things. Let's stay on target here. Excellent. And start our burn. There we go. We should have more than enough fuel for this entire mission. We could probably actually put this thing in an even higher orbit, but no, we're gonna keep it up in that 250 mark. I actually like the 250 point. It's quite a cool area, I think, to have a space telescope in. Be even cooler to have it in geosynchronous orbit like we've got to that satellite out there. That'd be quite fun, I think. But no, 250 is quite nice. I think I'll enjoy it. But yeah, again, I like the idea of a space telescope. I think it is a cool addition. And wait for it. 246, 270, close enough. There we go. Now, to lose all this excess weight, let's just shove that away, burn away a tiny amount, then launch from there. Excellent. Oh man, I really had way too much fuel there. Let's extend our solar panels, actually turn ourselves towards space. That would be helpful. And there we go. Actually see what this thing can do. Let's open the camera. Oh, it turns that way. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Ooh, spy satellite time. Oh wow, let's see if we actually do zoom in on that point of the land. Ah, yeah, it just becomes pixelated. Okay, what does this do? Oh, okay, so that makes it larger. Now, here's one fun thing here on this take picture. You can actually take pictures. It will save it as a file to, you could do whatever with. You could tweet it, post it on the forums. That would be cool if that would load in the ground. That would be awesome. But then again, it is a space telescope, which is, not meant for looking at planets. They are made for looking at planetary bodies. So let's find a target. Oh, who could we look at? Where are we exactly on our orbital? Okay, so we are facing inwards towards the sun. Let's set Eve as our target. And point ourselves. Oh, that is cool. So it points you at the target. Now, one of the things on this, moving around with the WASD keys is going to be a pain, and so there is fine-tune adjustments using I, J, K, and L. So that is much smaller adjustments there. And let's start zooming in. Okay. Up. It's not letting me zoom up more. Oh, okay. This is a little twitch. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right. We have Eve. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay, it's very, very twitchy. I am currently touching nothing, and it is just kind of bouncing up and down like a marble. That is interesting. Let's try and get it more centered. I wonder why it's bouncing up and down like that. That's kind of strange. But you know what? Let's take a picture. Collected science for Eve. Okay, so yeah, that is one of the things. That is how it integrates with the science system. You take pictures, and either you can save it to file, so that is actually gone to my computer. But if we don't save it to file, you're just taking a picture. Collected science for Eve. And, ooh, actually, you know what? I wonder if we point it back at Kerbal here. Oop, there we go. And take picture. Collected science for Kerbin. All right, that is wonderful. So we can disable servos, close the camera, control from here, and check results. All right, you have growing suspicion you're not actually learning anything, and that is, yeah, that's Let's tell the truth. Let's reset the experiment and actually face ourselves back over... Actually, let's switch from Eve to... see if we can get a lock on Moho. There it is. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's control from here. I think that might be a little bit better. Oh, okay. Okay. Small adjustments. Small adjustments. Up there it is. I see it now. Ah, that is cool. It is moving around a lot, though. Oh, wow. Take a picture. Here we go. Science collected for Moho. Let's check the results on that. No science, of course. Oh, I don't know why I'm actually checking how much science it got. We are in the sandbox mode. There is the word. Okay, so if we take that off, that does not show the target anymore. And the zoom is actually quite powerful. Apparently, you can see all the way out to ELO. I wonder if we could. Well, actually, Joule's about the same distance out. Let's just try and get that. Reset the zoom. And find our target. Should be... I did set it as a target, right? Yeah, that should be there. Or should... Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong point on the nav ball. There we go. Alright, so... Okay. There we are, back to the fine-tune adjustments. Yeah, you definitely got to use the fine-tune adjustments on this one. But yeah, there we go. There is the Julian system. You can even see its moons there. That is cool. And take a picture. There we go. Smile for the camera, Joule. Smile for the camera. I wonder why it is bouncing so much, though. That is strange. But, oh well, let's actually, you know what? Save to file. There we are. Zoom out a bit so I can get some of those moons. They all seem to be lined up, so I'm guessing that's how they look when they're not loaded. So let's take another picture there. And those are all going to my computer. I may tweet them later at some point. So hey, if you want to see what the pictures look like from the Space Telescope, yeah, just check out my Twitter. Link is in the description, as always. But yeah, this is actually really cool. I'm really enjoying this Space Telescope. And actually, with the whole taking pictures to file, nothing to see here. Move along, nothing to see here. Oh, let's actually... Oh, I wonder what it would look like zoomed in on the moon. Which... no, I should be able to see it from here. Maybe. Let's see... Nope. Not turn off the SAS. Whoa! Okay. Don't turn off the SAS. The SAS was helping things. Okay, there we go. Turn that on. For a change, it was actually helping recently. So the moon is not bouncing like those planets were. That is interesting. Let's frame it nicely and take a picture. There we go. Collected science for the moon. Oh, actually, it is bouncing a slight amount, but I guess that's the distance. I guess all the planets are kind of bouncing a little bit. It's just how far away they are. So the farther away, the more pronounced it is when you're zoomed in all the way in like this. But yeah, that is interesting, though, that it bounces. And actually, you get a pretty clear picture up until about here-ish. Then it gets really blurry. Oh, I wonder if I could actually see one of my missions on the moon. Oh, I'll have to play around with that at another point. But yeah, that is going to be it in the sandbox. I actually want to... If we go to the Space Center... I really like that interface. That is quite cool. And if we jump over to my career mode and actually take a look at the science tree... Because I haven't taken a look at this yet. I haven't looked at how much science you need to collect all this. So, alright, we've got a new thing here. Ah, yes, so in this bit right here of science tech, For survivability, or after survivability, you get this one, and it has the small hard drive. Looks like I got another new one there. Yes, so in electronics is when you get the large hard drive. And there we go. Advanced science tech is when you get the space telescope. And oh, actually, I've got enough science to buy that. Well, there we go. We have a space telescope in the career now. Now, I am not going to actually launch up another ship to play around with it now. That is... yeah, don't want to spoil it for the rest of you. Go and have fun with the space telescope. I do wish it would be very cool if there was like a smaller mid-level telescope, like somewhere in here, that didn't see quite as far out. So maybe you could only see out to Duna or Eve, but not anywhere past that. I think that would be cool to have like a smaller mid-level space telescope, and then this one be the big boy that you get down at the end of the tech tree. I think that would be quite cool. But yeah, this has been the Tarsier Space Technology mod. Links, as always, will be in the description. I say, go and check it out. That space telescope was actually really cool. I cannot wait to see what the pictures look like after I have finished this up. You know what? Actually, I'll try and see. No promises, but if I can, if they worked out, I'll show one right now on the screen. We'll find out in editing if that actually worked. If it didn't, check my Twitter. But yes, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all have enjoyed this look at, once again, the Tarsier Space Technology mod. And that, of course, that you come back for the next episode where we'll be doing something else here in Kottabos Space Program. Yeah, with the Kerbals. But yeah, until then, thank you for watching, my friends. And as always, have a good one.